Hello there, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. My name is Shelley. Please give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. I do love to interact with anyone who leaves a comment, whether you are a subscriber or not. Okay, so cards are pre-shuffled and pre-pulled as usual. All the bad juju out, all the good juju in. So let's get started looking at what we have. We have the moon, the star, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So many kings, you guys. Peace, which is the Two of Swords, the Sun. The bottoms of the decks, we have the Seven of Swords, and again the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, this one is the Six of Swords. I saw an extra I on my VII. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh, and underneath that we have the Two of Pentacles. So we're working with some good energies here. All right, Oracle cards, Telepathy Oracle. Confusion, Healing Energy, Shining Light. Angel Oracle, Shower of Abundance. So I am seeing you guys pulling out of some nasty feelings. Okay, because we have the Queen of Cups, when we have the King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So I feel like you're pulling out of some nasty energy. I'm not going to get to the oracles till the end of the reading, but that confusion is it's fitting. Because I was picking that up before I even pulled out the cards. There is some confusion for you guys, but it seems to be dissipating. And I feel like it's confusion concerning choices. We have two twos, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And twos are about balance. Swords are about cutting through the BS. The swords are about clarity. Wands are about movement. King of Wands, movement. So I'm seeing the progression of we're still in the retrograde energies of last month. Excuse me. Turn off my timer. We're still in the retrogrades from last month of Pluto, Neptune, and Saturn. So I feel like you're finishing up now with the even though things are from your past are still going to come around, you're versed in dealing with those things now and understanding that you have choices. You can choose to just cut ties with whatever it is, person, place, or thing, or you can choose to continue. Thank you, Spirit. Continue learning a lesson that maybe you missed, digging out a nugget from a situation from your past that you might have overlooked, or maybe you weren't clear on a decision to make and you chose to just let it fade away. The thing is, it didn't fade away. I mean, it was still there. It just wasn't in the forefront of your mind. And that's fine, because you got to prioritize. And you have been prioritizing. You've been figuring out what needs to be taken care of first and what can wait. So these things that are coming up from your past, and that would be Neptune and retrograde. And we just pulled out of Mercury retrograde, which gave us a chance to get our wits about us. Mercury retrograde is always going to be about rest and rejuvenation and restarts. So some of you actually did choose to revisit some situations or people from your past that you didn't feel like you were done with. And this confusion with that oracle card, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which is fighting. And that, I mean, there was some arguing with other humans, but for the most part, that was an inner struggle. It was difficult for you because you wanted things to be a certain way. You wanted people to behave in a certain way, and you discovered that that's just not the way things work. You were looking for some type of balance because you were getting your clarity, and you were looking for the other person to get theirs. And it didn't happen for most of you. That just didn't happen. So now you were left with these choices of coming into the energy of the Queen and the King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Cups are about emotion. So you came to a decision on whether you were going to continue on with trying to rectify situations with people, places, and things, or if you were going to take back your power. And with all these kings and the Queen, that says that you took back your power. For the most of you. And this reading's not going to fit completely for everybody, so don't try to make it fit. Take what you need and leave the rest, okay? It's all good. So, yeah, I mean, we have the sun and we have the star. So the moon illuminated things for you. It brought you to this Two of Swords energy. It brought you to this Two of Pentacles energy, this balancing energy. We have the Hermit on the bottom of one of our decks. We have the Hermit on the bottom of the Heaven and Earth Tarot, which means that you got your clarity, and the Lantern is actually the lessons that you gleaned from the situations that were presented to you. So now you have something to light your way. So now you are in this energy of being balanced and in clarification and understanding why things happened the way they happened. And it just boiled down to one thing: for you to make a decision to come back into your own power, which is why we have all the kings. So we had the moon illuminated. Then we have the sun, which is new beginnings, new ways of seeing things, new ways of behaving, new ways of thinking, and that is where the star energy comes from. Okay, the star energy is wishes fulfilled. In a way, it's manifestations wishes that you put out to the universe, things you're trying to manifest. And the Ace of Swords is, again, swords are always going to cut through the BS. So when we put the moon and the Ace of Swords together, whatever was illuminated, you made the decision that was best for you. Not the decision that was best for this one or that one, or a decision that was based on a fantasy or an illusion, which is the Neptune in retrograde. Because Neptune in retrograde is about breaking through fantasies and dispelling illusions. And this is what you've been doing. Whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously, the universe has been handing you some stuff. And I have to say that this is happening for every single sign. It's not just, subject to one or two signs. This is for every single person in the collective, whether they know it or not. And some people are choosing not to move forward with spiritual growth. And that's fine. Because at this point, we still need a balance between we still need the yin and the yang. We still need that balance of, and I don't like these words, but good and evil, or good or bad. We still need that balance. What we're doing as a collective is moving towards where we don't need the negativity or the chaos or the drama or the trauma for us to figure out how to be happy. We're learning how to be happy by noticing what makes us happy, what brings us joy, what works for us and what doesn't. And in that respect, you've been letting go of a whole bunch of stuff. You've been letting go of karmic ties to other human beings. You've been letting go of karmic ties to maybe past life vows that you made concerning poverty or chastity or let me look at the word. I wrote the word down: self-denial and self-sacrifice. You've made a choice to cut your karmic cords with those things. Excuse the background noise. It's still busy on my street. It's nice outside. So, speaking of busy, you've been busy, Gemini. You guys have been real busy, and it's really good work. Spirit commends you. Spirit says you're on the right track, even if you don't feel like it. Even if you are still feeling some confusion or you're still arguing with yourself a little bit. You're going to come out of that energy. Spirit is urging you to not push. Don't try to push the results. Stay calm. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm getting the sense of, for some of you, in the past, your epiphanies or your aha moments have been, what's the word I want? They've been euphoric. Spirit is saying that's probably not going to happen that much anymore, because now you're pretty experienced in these aha moments and you're noticing them. So they're not going to be euphoric, like they're going to not going to be this huge blast of, wow, I just realized, ... Right? So this is more about being at peace. This is about being at peace within yourself. So now you're radiating that peace out to other people. And some of this arguing here is you're different and other people are not. These are the people that either are not everyone's on a different point in their spiritual growth, on a different spot in their path to their spiritual growth. And we're not all on the same path. So you may be arguing with people that are not willing to grow spiritually at all, or people who just aren't where you are. And Spirit says that you are finding people who are exhibiting the behaviors, is the word I'm getting, the behaviors of other people that you are striving towards. And these are your new tribe. You are letting go of old people, places, and things. You're working your way towards a new tribe, and some of you have already met them and you just aren't aware of it. So if you see a person who has something within themselves that you are striving for, that person is part of your new tribe. They are someone that, not to look at with reverence, because no one is better than another. It doesn't matter how bad or awful we think another human being is, we're still not better than that person. So don't look at these people who are holding something you strive for as being better than you or revering them in some way. The respect is all that you need to show. The respect for that other person. And I'm getting an energy of some of you are jealous, and that's a natural human emotion, that to be jealous of somebody who has something that you want. But Spirit says to keep moving forward, just like you're doing now, because you're going to be where that person is. And that person will probably always be a step ahead of you, but it's okay, because you have an example to look at. You have their good energy baking off them and onto you. Bask in that. Where's my son? Bask in that glow. Bask in it. Feel the heat of it. Feel the good energy of it. Because you're going to be where that person is. All right, so what else do we have? We have the King of Cups, which is security and emotion. We have the King of Pentacles, which is upcoming security and finances. and being grounded. And we have the King of Wands, which is security in movement forward. In other words, the King of Wands is not afraid to move forward. He's secure. He has nothing to lose. He has everything. He has everything. He has nothing to worry about. So he has zero fear when it comes to moving forward. And Spirit's asking you to come into that energy of trust. Because that's all any of this is boiling down to, is trust. And if you don't have a higher power, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. You're on the right path. You're doing fine. You're doing really well. And then we have, let's talk about, well, in the Queen of Cups, she exudes the same energy as the King. Only the Queen of Cups is more, the King of Cups isn't like super emotional. He doesn't hold it in, but he keeps it in and doesn't really show it like the Queen of Cups does. The Queen of Cups shows you her emotion. She's very nurturing. And the King of Cups is nurturing in his own way, but in a masculine way. Getting this picture of the king going, yeah, I love you. Yeah, that kind of energy. Not afraid to say what he feels, but says what he feels with discretion. Thank you, Spirit. That's the word we want, discretion. The Queen of Cups, she will tell you how she feels because she's backed up by that nurturing energy. All right. The Ace of Swords is new perspectives. As I keep saying, yeah, cutting through the BS. So you've done that. Now, I'm not saying life isn't going to happen or the universe isn't going to hand you stuff or that these retrograde situations aren't going to keep coming back to you. But again, you know what you're doing now. You're not new anymore. The Ace of Swords is new ways of thinking. Two of Swords is the balance that you find from those new ways of thinking. Let's talk about the Seven of Swords. This is where you were, and it's not where you are now. Well, some of you are just coming out of it, and some of you will be out of it very, very soon. Again, just mind your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Focus on what's going on in your present moment. Focus on taking care of your business. Because more of those aha moments, that clarity is coming. There's always more clarity to be had in any situation. This is where you were. The binding is not tight. She can wiggle out of that anytime she wants. And the swords are actually protecting her. No crows on this one. Usually there's crows on the Seven of Swords, but it's all good. Different deck. So once she takes the binding off, and then she can take the blindfold off and see what's really going on, she'll notice those swords behind her and how she's been protected this entire time. And that's a message that Spirit is bringing to you. Even though life is going to happen and things are going to be thrown at you by the universe. Because the universe is just, I don't like the word test. I choose the word opportunity. The universe is giving you opportunities for growth. Opportunities for that clarity. And there's an awful lot of clarity here. There's quite a few swords cards. Lots of clarity. And this is you moving forward with that clarity. On your way. For some of you, it is actual travel. And he has his family with him. See? He has his family with him. There is actual travel. And for some of you, it's travel that the result is that you find that new tribe that's coming to you or that you're headed towards. I feel like it's both. They're headed towards you, you're headed towards them, and you will meet. You'll meet. Somewhere in the middle, you will meet. So don't run around. Try not to run around going, is that them? Is that them? I do that. Is that them? You'll know. As long as you're keeping your clarity, you'll know. As long as you keep doing the inner work, you're going to know. So follow. Again, Spirit says, follow your intuition. Your intuition is spot on. The only thing you need to do is follow the breadcrumbs that spirit, your guides, angels, and ancestors are leaving you. Your group of spirit folks. Energies. All right. Let's get some words from the word jar. Timer is 20, so look for the number 20 or the number 2. Canceled. Okay. We're going to talk about this oracle confusion. I'm going to read it to you. Confusion. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. So a little message in there with big meaning is reach out to your higher power, your spirit guides. Reach out to them. They're waiting for you to ask. Rarely will your spirit guides step in. Sometimes they do. They've been doing a lot more lately, but for the most part, they don't like to step in until they're asked because we have free will. So if you are confused about something, Sis says canceled. So something that some of you were looking forward to got canceled. There was a reason for that. Because either you were being protected from something that happened or was going to happen, or something better is coming to you. And generally that's it. Something better is coming to you. Remember, you're protected. 7 of Swords, you're protected by those swords. You're protected by spirit all the time. No matter what comes at you. And you guys were let down. You were. And then you got kind of discouraged. Because what you were planning on and looking forward to fell through. There's something better. For some of you, that's jobs. You were looking forward to something coming out or coming through for you, and I feel like they picked somebody else. But it's okay. Even though I know it doesn't feel okay, but it is okay because there's something better. So again, keep following your intuition and listening to spirit talk to you. You're getting. Pay attention to your dreams. I might have said that in the last reading. Pay attention to your dreams. This is a big deal right now because we're so busy up here when we're awake. Our guides and angels are talking to us in our sleep. Now, if you can't remember your dreams, then you'll have to work on being more present with your intuition when you're awake. But if you can remember your dreams, pay attention to them. Pay attention to certain numbers, consecutive numbers, on your clock, on the TV, on a license plate, on a road sign, on a billboard. Pay attention to consistent numbers, repeating numbers, okay? Those are messages too. There's messages all around. You don't have to get your messages through your dreams. But if you can remember, and then pay attention also to the times you wake up. Example, I wake up at 3, 4, and 5 in the a.m. It's irritating, I gotta tell you. I'd like one good night's sleep. It'd be beautiful. But that's because we're being spoken to. So we're being woken up. So if you can catch it, even the energy that you're in when you wake up, that's a huge hint. What's the energy you're in when you wake up, even if you can't remember your dreams? I've been doing that. It's working. On the other hand, I am an intuitive psychic, so I kind of have an edge. But listen, everybody's got that ability. Every single human being on the planet has that ability, including you. And some of you are discovering that and learning how to use that. Trust, again. This has been the word of the past 2 months. The word of the day for the past couple of months has been trust. Either in yourself or in a higher power or both. Trouble, problem. Yeah, that's speaking to this card. The 7 of Wands. Troubles, problems. And for some of you, yeah, there's some troubles and problems that you created through your choices. But again, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that energy, out of this energy. You saw a way out. You figured it out. And kudos to you, because that's not easy to do, because our emotions take over. Remember, there's a few cups in here. So, in the moon card is about emotion as well. So, you pulled out of it, and now you make a different choice next time. We're not here to be perfect, you guys. We're here, that would be so boring. There wouldn't be any point of being here on this planet. This is Earth School. We're here to learn. So, what else? Oh yeah, the trouble problem words. And again, a lot of you people were causing you problems, and this has been like an ongoing theme for a lot of signs. For some of you that were looking forward to a job that you didn't get, there were people behind that, lying on you, lying about you, talking trash. Well, they got the job, but you know what? Everyone has their comeuppance. In other words, well, we have Saturn in retrograde. Karma is coming. And I don't wish bad karma on anybody, I really don't. But I understand the concept that what I put out there, I'm going to get back. So if I'm nasty to people, I'm going to get nasty right back to me. If I'm kind to people and doing the best possible job I can to be kind to other people, that will come back to me. If I learn from my mistakes, that good karma comes back to me. Same goes for every human on the planet. So these people that were talking trash about you are going to get their karma. I think that whoever hired them is going to discover that they don't have the skills that they said that they had after all. And that doesn't, I don't feel like that's going to make you happy, but it feels like justice. That's the energy. It feels like justice. It will feel like justice to you. Spirit says, keep your job there. If you haven't already moved to a new one, keep your job and look. Always easier to find it. It's easier to find a job when you have a job. So keep your current job. Stick it out. A better job will come to you. You're going to be okay. And I know I'm catching, Spirit's telling me that you have this very strong urge sometimes to just say, all right, that's it, I'm done, and walk out the door. Or hand in your resignation. Or storm in the office, say, I quit. Spirit is suggesting that that's probably not the best course of action. Unless there's a type of abuse going on that is detrimental to your physical or mental health. Okay? But try to bring it to somebody first before you just storm out. I know. I hate people talking about me. I hate that. People have been talking about me my entire life. It's irritating. Not so much anymore. You get over it. Because another person's opinion has no bearing on who you are as a human being. You know who you are. You don't need validation from other people. It's nice to hear you're a good person or you do a good job. It's nice to hear that. But you don't need validation of someone telling you who you are. You know who you are. And Spirit knows who you are, and Source knows who you are. All right, so for our Healing Energy Oracle, we have Shining Light. I will read that to you. It's very small. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. See, you don't need validation. You are good to go. You are doing fine. Expect some bigger results from the seeds that you planted back in April. I know it seems like it's been forever and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. So have I. Is he here yet? Is he here yet? It's a coming, but we're probably going to have to get into the second or third week of September because we're still in the post-shadow of Mercury retrograde. So there's still residual energy from that retrograde. Okay? And I'm not going to put a negative spin in any way, shape, or form on these other three planets in retrograde. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn. I'm not going to put a negative spin on that. Because even though retrogrades get a bad rap, they are for our growth. And things are still moving along, by the way. They're still chugging along. It's slow. We have the King of Coins in here. Yes, we have the King of Pentacles in here. Slow energy. Very slow energy, Capricorn energy. Slow moving energy. But it's about to speed up. So expect to see possibly, very possibly, tangible results in your physical reality results on the seeds that you started planting back in April, in that full moon in April. That was a very auspicious full moon. It started a lot of, it was a catalyst for these big changes we've been going through. It was a beautiful thing too. All right, so our angel message is shower of abundance. See, everything's working out. Let me read that one for you too. It's very tiny. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. Yeah, so just be open. Open to those messages, open to those nudges, open to those intuitive feelings, open to those passing thoughts that you're like, okay, where'd that come from? And some of you may be clairaudient. You know, let me clear something up. Just because a person is clairaudient, I'm clairaudient, but it doesn't mean I hear all my messages audibly. Sometimes I do. For the most part, I hear my messages pass through my brain. Right here. So, you're on the right track, Gemini. You're doing a beautiful job. Really good things are coming because you loosened the binds and you took the blindfold off. Good things coming to you. I appreciate you showing up so much. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I like to interact with you guys. So, you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening. Much love and many blessings.